Hey, this is Kat from Red Mountain Shaman, and I share shamanic wisdom through dreams, visions, nature, synchronicities, intuition, channeling, art, music, photography, and shamanic journeys. Welcome back to my channel. Last weekend we took a little drive up to Evanston, Wyoming, where there are not one but two white buffalo calves that have been born. And you can do a little research into the Lakota prophecy that has to do with these calves being born. So today I wanted to do a message from White Buffalo Calf Woman, and it's entitled, "You Will Be Blessed with a Double Portion." And I just wanted to say that on the way to see these buffalo, we saw this bald eagle flying above us about halfway towards our destination. And then right after that, we saw this huge semi-truck with a big bald eagle on it as well. So that was interesting. So enjoy. I am White Buffalo Calf Woman, and I have come to give humanity a message of hope. For hope is what is needed in times of despair. As you have come to visit the two beautiful white bison calves, you can see how they are growing in stature from babies to teenagers. And so it is with humanity. As the world around you is being revealed and dismantled, it causes growth in the spirit of humanity. As the veil of illusion is being pulled back, it causes the eyes to begin to see anew. Who was once controlling you will show you exactly who they are. It is now time to step into your divine sovereignty. God would cease to be God if it were not for the sovereignty that this force maintains. When you integrate the aspects of God, you integrate your own sovereignty. When you are at one with God, you begin to co-create with this God force energy. You will soon begin to witness those who have integrated this force of organic creation pull the manifestation of their heart's desires into their field of reality. This is why we ask you to dream your highest dream. How can you use your gifts of creation to benefit the planet? If you were given a double portion of abundance, how would you utilize it? The chapter of Isaiah 61 has been brought to your attention today, for this chapter is one of truth. Those who step into their divine sovereignty will begin to rebuild the new earth. This is the golden age, and all that has been hoarded in the name of greed will be redistributed in the name of selfless love. For the Creator is a God of love, mercy, and justice. The organic God of creation has allowed for free will and learning. Those who are now awakening to how their free will has been manipulated will be given a double portion for their suffering. For justice and mercy must be balanced, and the scales of justice will begin to tip in favor of mercy for those who have been taken advantage of, manipulated, and deceived. I deliver this message as a being who has transcended the cycle of manipulation and is now existing in an ascended state. Now it is your turn to transcend the cycle of illusion. Step into your divine empowerment. Embody the God force within you. When you merge with God, you become one with God, and in this way, you become God. Understand this, and you will begin to unleash the beloved magic within you to create your reality. I ask that you read from the sacred text of the Bible, Isaiah 61, as this chapter explains what is on the horizon for humanity. The Bible may be manipulated by man, but there is still truth to discern within it. Read this and feel into what feels true for you. Listen to your heart and your own intuition. Integrate your higher spiritual self who sees from a higher perspective. Allow for the wisdom of God and your higher self to flow through you. Everything you need to know for guidance is within you. Do not ignore it. For you are in tumultuous times, and when you are integrated with Spirit, you will be guided to peace and safety. As the bald eagle flew high above you on your journey to the white buffalo calves, you will manifest freedom when you claim your sovereignty. Nobody can rule a sovereign person who is in their sovereignty at this time. Find ways to remain sovereign, as those who seek to rule over you will soon be falling. Like the fall of Rome, the fall of those who seek power over the entire planet will be their own demise. For the great Creator, the Alpha and Omega, does not favor those who seek power over others. It has been allowed for a time, but that time is coming to an end, as we witness the current cycle coming to an end. So be it. Thank you, White Buffalo Calf Woman. Now I wanted to read the message from the Bible that she recommended. It's called The Year of the Lord's Favor, chapter 61 in Isaiah. The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is on me, because the Lord has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim freedom for the captives and release from darkness for the prisoners, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all who mourn, and provide those who grieve in Zion, to bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes, the oil of joy instead of mourning, and a garment of praise instead of the spirit of despair. They will be called oaks of righteousness, a planting of the Lord for the display of His splendor. They will rebuild the ancient ruins and restore the places long devastated. They will renew the ruined cities that have been devastated for generations. Strangers will shepherd your flocks. Foreigners will work your fields and vineyards. And you will be called priests of the Lord. You will be named ministers of our God. You will feed on the wealth of nations, and in their riches you will boast. Instead of your shame, you will receive a double portion, and instead of disgrace, you will rejoice in your inheritance. And so you will inherit a double portion in your land, and everlasting joy will be yours. For I, the Lord, love justice. I hate robbery and wrongdoing. In my faithfulness, I will reward my people and make an everlasting covenant with them. Their descendants will be known among the nations, and their offspring among the peoples. And all who see them will acknowledge that they are the people the Lord has blessed. I delight greatly in the Lord, for my soul rejoices in my God. For He hath clothed me with garments of salvation, and arrayed me in a robe of His righteousness, as a bridegroom adorns his head like a priest, and as a bride adorns herself with her jewels. For as the soil makes the sprout come up, and a garden causes the seeds to grow, so the sovereign Lord will make righteousness and praise spring up before all nations. Thank you for listening, and if you'd like to like and subscribe to be notified of my next video, please do so, and have a good night.